Today, I'm going to be spending 24 hours in an ice cream factory. I started the challenge at 10:02 a.m. and the first thing I did was eat some ice cream. I then put on gloves and took an entire tour of the factory while eating ice cream, and it was huge. And honestly, I was finally living my childhood dream. It was then time for lunch and obviously I had ice cream. And then finally it was time to make the ice cream. I began with stacking the sticks, then they went into the deep freezer, and meanwhile I filled the chocolate and nuts. Then came the dipping and finally the packaging. And then it was time for the moment of truth. Taste test. It's amazing, so creamy and flavorful. I then found this huge freezer where the temperature is minus 35 degrees, and I tried to stay inside for a minute, but it was genuinely impossible. I then tried to complete 10,000 steps in the factory, and not gonna lie, it was pretty easy because of the amount of free space, and I was able to complete 13,419 steps. And by then the time was already 9:32 p.m. and I was all alone in the factory, and honestly it was kinda scary. But then I had some ice cream for dinner. I then moved hundreds of kilos of ice cream, and it was a lot of fun. The time was then 11:39 p.m. and after making the outer service operations room a little comfortable, it was time to sleep. I then woke up at 10:55 a.m. and it was time to go home. Honestly, this was the easiest 24-hour challenge. I don't even want to leave.